Good evening, everybody. It's Thursday night, or as I like to call it, Friday Eve here at Beyond the Airwaves, the Infinity Project. And since it is Thursday, we decided to change our title a little bit. It's no longer the Thursday free for all. We call it Rant Rocket Thursday.
Might as well call it like it is.
Yup. If we got stories that'll make you laugh, think, we'll still have the same stories that'll make you laugh, think, cry, get upset, and we'll just use our supernova rant rocket from now on, since really, that's the one, because there are plenty of stories that'll really get you upset. Anyway, I'm your host for tonight. I am Oddball Extreme. I'm currently joined on the line by two of my crazy cohorts. First, we have it's Red Ranger Tim now. He's still working on changing his name, so hello, Tim.
Hello.
And we also have a resident Joker, Mike. Hello to you, sir.
Good evening, everyone. Happy Tuesday.
Thursday.
Thursday. Phew. Hi. Oi.
Oh my.
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia. And here comes Janet, our resident star child.
Hello.
Howdy.
Oh, I've got something to tell you guys.
Okay, sup?
You already know it. I was going through my credit cards, figuring out how much I had to budget for this pay period. I get to my Amazon credit card. I'm thinking, okay, I just hope I don't owe a lot because I had a big chunk taken out of my checking account. Well, I listen, and instead of owing money, they credited me 199.05 back to my credit card.
Wow.
Yes, that was my reaction, Mike.
All right. Well, uh-oh. Is my thing happening again? Nope, it's not on. Okay.
But that is
Okay.
my good news for a pre-Friday.
A Friday Eve, good piece of good news, huh?
Yep,
That's
yep.
good.
That's awesome.
All right.
I thought, oh shit, because I was sweating bullets.
I wouldn't blame you for that. Okay, I got it. All right. Well, anyway, let's see. We got a couple to pick from. So let's see. Um, to start off with here, if this thing will load today. Thank you. Okay, so which one would you like first? Game show host retweeted by Trump deletes his account after announcing his son has coronavirus.
Okay, now run that title by me again, Cheryl.
Okay. Game show host retweeted by Trump deletes his account after announcing his son has coronavirus. And I'm going to give you a hint here. He's got no love connection.
Oh, I can't remember the host's name. Okay,
Chuck
go ahead. What's
Chuck,
number 2?
Chuck Woolley. Let's see. We also have the woman who wants half of the money donated to the Starbucks barista. Who, he told her she had to wear a mask, and she said, "No, I don't have to."
Well,
That
it's
one. Hmm.
oh, okay. Let's
All
say
right.
Chuck Woolery one for a second.
Okay. All right then. Let's do this. So give me just a second here, because guess what? This thing was enough to mount this. Yep, our supernova rant rocket. And this time, I'm gonna see if I can save the trouble and not post it. I'll just read it. So,
Okay,
all right,
go for it.
all right. So this has been updated. Now this was updated. Now it's supposed to be $100,000. It's now up to 105 actually. So, but here's what happened. Out of San Diego. It started when Amber Gillis posted a photo of San Diego Starbucks barista Lennon Gutierrez with the caption, "Meet Lennon from Starbucks who refused to serve me because I'm not wearing a mask. Next time I will wait for cops and bring a medical exemption." A stranger in Orange County, Matt Cowan, said he wanted to donate a few dollars to the barista in tip money, so he started a GoFundMe. As the photo on Facebook filled with hundreds of thousands of interactions and comments from people supporting the barista, the tip money eventually hit more than $100,000 to be donated to the barista. Lennon said he plans to use that money to further his education and also follow his dreams of dancing. Now, here's where you're gonna get mad. Gillis says she now wants half of that money.
That's
Sorry, Karen.
bullshit.
Yeah,
She's
Sorry,
not gonna
Karen.
get it.
That's not how things work.
If
no.
it's mandated there,
Mm-hmm.
if it's mandated there, sorry, bitch.
Yeah. Well, now listen to this part. This is what she said. It was discrimination and everybody is okay with it and enabling it and rewarding that behavior, said Gillis. She went on to describe the symptoms that prevent her from wearing a mask, saying, "One of them I get shortness of breath, dizziness, and it messes with the heartbeat. And I do have asthma as well, and I do get mask acne. So there's several things going on, and not only that, but it doesn't even
Mask
work.
acne? I
Mask
don't
acne.
Mask
even
acne
I
is
don't
not.
even think there is such a thing.
There's
Well,
not.
well,
But
it
even if
depends.
there were, it's not something that would be considered medically necessary to not
No,
wear a
yeah,
mask.
what it is it's just for some people they might have a sensitivity to the material on the mask. It just depends on each person, though.
Right.
Right.
That wouldn't be mask acne. That would be an allergy to the
The
material,
material.
Yeah,
and even that's not going to count as far as getting an exemption from wearing a mask.
yeah. But here's something else. She provided ABC 10 News with two documents to prove her medical exemption. One is a pelvic exam from 2015 with results that say probable exophytic fibroid arising from the anterior wall of the uterus measuring 2.9 centimeter size and civil 2.5 centimeter left ovarian cyst. A second piece of paper is a handwritten note with letterhead from a San Diego chiropractor who she asked not to be named. Does that sound suspicious?
That
Yes.
does sound suspicious. Did she present those the first time? When
No.
this whole
No,
thing
Probably
started?
not.
probably
Probably
not.
not.
See,
Mm-hmm.
that's her fault right there. If
Right,
she presented that to him the first time, then well, maybe this would not have happened.
right. Well, anyway, the handwritten note reads Amber has underlying breath conditions that prevent her from wearing a mask or any type of facial covering whatsoever. Please contact me if have any questions. When that chiropractor who wrote the note was called, he said he could not discuss her situation. Another red flag. When Gillis was asked why a chiropractor gave her a breathing related medical exemption, she responded because they are dedicated to providing non invasive personalized care and treatment. They are real doctors.
Oh,
Uh, really?
Chiropractor? No,
No.
that's very suspicious now.
A chiropractor specifically does the back,
Yeah, it does
right.
the back and the neck. Well, the
The back.
spine,
the
basically.
spine.
This.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm Anyway,
They
when
That
a-
are a doctor, just not the type she needs an excuse from.
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, anyway, when asked if she has an apology or message to the public, Gillis says, "No, absolutely not. I feel like I need the apology. I've been discriminated against. I'm the one who's sick."
Me, 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 me,
Sorry,
me, and me.
Karen. I don't
Entitled.
believe you a word of anything you're saying, Karen, because if you were really sick, you would have these documents before you ever went there. But
Exactly.
because you went there
Exactly.
without them, there is no way for anybody to believe you're truly sick. How do I
hmm
know you didn't go and produce documents to make another attempt at going anywhere without a mask just to say you should be given half of that $100,000?
Yeah.
Sorry, Karen, it doesn't work like that.
No, it
I
doesn't.
agree. I
And
agree.
even if by some slither of a chance you really are sick and were sick and didn't have them, it's too late. You didn't take them with you.
hmm Now, Gillis said she's spoken to a few lawyers about taking her case for getting half the money, but she said they're all expensive, so she started her own GoFundMe to try to raise money.
Good
Well,
luck.
Sorry,
instead
sweetheart.
of spending it on a lawyer, spend it on getting your own espresso machine.
Yeah,
That way you don't have to go wear a mask to go out to Starbucks.
Probably
yeah.
cheaper too.
And all
Exactly. Because Starbucks
and,
is so overpriced anyway.
Overpriced and the coffee's bitter.
and
hmm
also I'm pretty sure at this point, if it keeps up, Starbucks is gonna go after her
Yeah,
because that is basically harassment right there.
that is
Uh-huh.
true. That is true.
Just because she didn't get her way.
Yep.
Exactly.
And what does the uterus cyst have to do with wearing a mask?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's kind of suspicious too, because it's like now. I mean, now it may depend on each person. Everybody's different, so who knows? It may cause some odd effect on her. Okay, but the next person may not have anything. But it's still no excuse for her. Okay, I'm not trying to excuse her for any of this.
Well, there
No.
really isn't much of an excuse for her at all, for the
Mm-hmm.
simple fact that you can take a look at her behavior since the incident even took place, and the only thing you see her do is whine about how she deserves half the money, how she's
Yeah.
being financially impacted. It's
Yeah,
a
it's all
cash
about
grab,
her.
people. It's all a cash grab. That's all
Yeah.
it is. I'm not
Yeah.
even
It's the it's the
referring
me
to her as
me me
cash
me
grab
me.
Karen.
It's like it's the me 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 me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, not you. No, no. You know what? She thinks she's entitled.
Mm-hmm.
The entitlement is strong with this one, people.
There
Cash
you
grab
go.
Karen should know better.
Bingo, right there. That's it.
I dubbed that her new name, Cash Grab Karen.
That's
She
perfect. I like that.
and she would like to speak to your manager.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
It's
Your
like
oh yeah,
manager
me.
will
you
do
know
pretty
what that kid
good,
should
but
have said? You know what the barista should have said?
What?
They're not here right now, so I was left in charge. I'm the manager right now. What do you need?
half your money. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
honey, don't work like that.
No, it doesn't. Honestly, I don't know why people think they are so entitled.
That
But what I
unfortunately
would
is the
like to
way our
see
world's
happen
been going for a long time.
if she
Yeah.
does, by some chance, take it to court, I want to see Starbucks countersue her. Big
Yeah,
Yeah.
time.
Because to
me
be honest,
too.
this is what I had. If a judge saw this lawsuit, he would have said, "Excuse me, but your kind of behavior doesn't warrant you getting 1 cent of this money. I'm dismissing the case."
Reminds me of something I read in one of my books. But
Hmm.
I hope that bitch gets laughed right out of the courtroom.
Oh, she'll get laughed out of the courtroom, and like Tim said, possibly a countersuit.
She
I
deserves
say
to
that.
be countersued.
Yeah, because that's basically on the levels of libel and slander.
Uh
You
huh.
know what you know what they ought to do,
What?
What?
and listen to what I'm saying very carefully here.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and grant her $50,000
Okay.
out of that money, but Starbucks also countersues her for the libel, the slander. Her libel, slander damages come out to about $5 million.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's true. They could do
Not,
that.
not, mind you, I'm using example numbers here,
That's fine.
but I'm illustrating a point with fake numbers, basically. So if they say she owes 5 million because of the libel and the slander, oh, she got her 50,000. Too bad she'll never see a dime of it because she now owes them more, many times more than she won.
Mm-hmm.
End result, she still doesn't see the money.
Nope.
Well, hey,
That's her.
Shirley,
That's
maybe
her
that
best
should
chance.
be a case we keep up with.
I agree. I think this is a good thing to keep up with. That'd be kind of a fun idea for a show one time for one show. Crazy court cases.
Oh yeah.
And like I
Because
said, I'm dubbing her cash grab Karen,
sounds good to me. I like it.
and she
Me
wants
too.
to speak to your manager.
Hmm. I agree. All right, now let's go to the game show host retweeted by Trump. And you guessed it. If you didn't quite figure it out, Love Connection equals Chuck Woolery.
I
We haven't
read
heard from
about
him in
this
a while.
earlier, and I about face palmed.
Mm-hmm. All right, so this is courtesy of The Hill, which I do trust. Here it
Hill is
is.
a trustworthy source.
Mm-hmm. Game show host retweeted by Trump deletes his account after announcing his son has the coronavirus. So here's what happened. Former game show host Chuck Woolery announced Wednesday his son has tested positive for COVID 19, just days after Woolery accused medical professionals and Democrats of lying about the virus in an effort to hurt the economy and President Trump's reelection chances. Oh boy.
Oh no.
Well, now we know who. Now we know which talk show host is a Trumper.
Yep, exactly. Woolery, who hosted several popular game shows including Love Connection and Wheel of Fortune, yes, I remember when he hosted that,
I
and
don't.
who is a staunch supporter of the president's, has since deleted his Twitter account following the announcement about his son. To further clarify and add perspective, COVID 19 is real and it is here. My son tested positive for the virus, and I feel for those. I feel for. Oh boy. I feel for those suffering and especially for those who have lost loved ones, Woolery tweeted before his account disappeared. The message comes after Woolery tweeted Monday denouncing outrageous lies being told about the coronavirus, comments that Trump retweeted to his more than 83 million followers. I didn't know he had that many. Eek. Let's see. The most outrageous lies are the ones about COVID 19. Everyone is lying. The CDC, media, Democrats, our doctors, not all but most, that we are told to trust. I think it's all about the election and keeping the economy from coming back, which is about the election. I'm sick of it, Woolery wrote. CBS
I'd
News
like to
correspondent.
see his medical credentials.
Yeah. CBS News correspondent Catherine Herridge. Catherine Herridge? I thought she was at Fox News. She must have switched. Let's see. Asked Trump about the retweet in an interview on Tuesday. You reposted a tweet yesterday saying that that CDC and health officials are lying. You understand this is confusing for the public. So what do they believe? You or the medical professionals like Dr. Fauci? Herridge asked, referring to, of course, to Anthony Fauci. I didn't make a comment, Trump responded. I reposted a tweet that a lot of people feel. But all I'm doing is making a comment. I'm just putting somebody's voice out there. There are many voices. There are many people that think we shouldn't do this kind of testing because we all do. It's a trap. The president's poll numbers on handling the president's poll numbers on his handling of the coronavirus pandemic have declined significantly, down to 39.3% average approval rating in the Real Clear Politics Index of polls after standing at 50.6% in late March. Can you say we got problems? Seriously. Okay, hang on. Okay.
Yeah, Shirley.
Yes.
You know what the problem is?
What?
We have an asshole for a president.
Oh, yeah, of course. And me being a Republican, I'm embarrassed. You know?
Yeah.
He's turned the party I love into a cult.
Uh. Yeah. No. No. He's a sheep herder, and his followers are his sheeple.
Yep, I think that'll work.
It's a cult, is what it
Yeah,
is.
The cult of ignoramus.
yep. More like the cult of stupidity.
Amen.
All right, let's see. Um, all right, now this unfortunately is a sad story because, well, no, it's not a case of nobody dying, but let's put it this way: the Rose Bowl game is going to happen, but not the parade.
Oh no!
Yep, the
I love
parade.
seeing the floats.
Yeah, I know, but there will be no parade. There will be no Tournament of Roses parade in 2021.
Because of Corona?
Yep. They just can't. They just didn't want to chance it because you have too many people lining up.
I don't blame them.
Yeah.
I don't.
Or
That's
do like they do with the sporting events and have the parade, but televise it to televise it on empty streets.
Yeah. It's the problem is for them it just wouldn't feel the same. So
exactly.
Point taken.
yeah. But anyway, Rose Parade canceled for the first time since World War II amid COVID pandemic. Planning for the annual Rose Bowl game is ongoing, organizers said. And this is out of Pasadena, California, yesterday. Organizers on Wednesday announced the cancellation of the 2021 Rose Parade amid the coronavirus pandemic, removing the beloved Pasadena tradition from the calendar for the first time since World War II. In a statement, the Pasadena Tournament of Roses Association said the decision about the New Year's Day event was made with reluctance and tremendous disappointment and in accordance with Governor Gavin Newsom's Phase 4 reopening schedule. Planning for the annual Rose Bowl game is ongoing, the organization said. However, even if the matchup is not called off between now and January, fans are unlikely to be allowed to be present at the stadium. Obviously, this is not what any of us wanted, and we held off announcing until we were absolutely sure that safety restrictions would prevent us from continuing with planning for the parade, said Bob Miller, president of the association, referring to health guidelines prompted by the pandemic. News of the cancellation came just over 5 months before January 1st, when millions of television viewers typically wake up to the sight of floats slowly making their way down Colorado Boulevard. Preparation for the popular event usually begins the previous February, which is true. In addition to the advanced planning required by our band and equestrian units, the construction of our many floats takes months and typically requires thousands of volunteers to gather in ways that aren't in compliance with safety recommendations and won't be safe in the coming months, said David Eads, Executive Director and CEO of the Tournament of Roses Association. Thank you. That helps a lot. That makes a lot of sense. A study by USC's Keck School of Medicine was very strong that nobody foresees that the state of California will be in stage 4 of Newsom's reopening plan by January, Eads said. The Rose Parade has previously been canceled only 3 times since its inception in 1891. The wartime years of 1942, 43, and 45.
Okay, wow. But you know what? I would rather see it canceled and live to be around another year
Mm-hmm.
than having it go on and have the people start dropping like flies.
Yeah,
Agreed.
agreed. It's all about safety. I mean, am I feeling disappointed? Sure, but it's like it's for safety. Like what's happening with San Diego Comic Con and Dragon Con. All the cons are going virtual, but at least they're making it free for everyone
Everyone.
to enjoy. So
Hey, when
Exactly.
does Dragon Con start anyway?
Dragon Con is supposed to start. I believe it's September 3rd. Let me take a look real quick on my
Well, let me
on
know
my
where to sign up.
computer calendar. Actually, I don't think in this case you don't have to sign up.
Well, you can alert me on the websites then.
Yeah. They're gonna Dragon Con is still working out details. San Diego Comic Con, they've got their schedules practically set because guess what? The first day is in 6 days.
Okay. That's good that they figured out a way to go virtual.
Yeah.
True, they won't be. Oh no, did
Might
we?
be having.
No, I'm sorry. What's happening is you were in the middle of a sentence. It's cutting out on me because your internet connection is unstable.
Okay, where was I saying? Okay, it's true. San Diego Comic Con may not be making the money
Mhm.
that they would have being live,
Right.
but at least they figured out a way for the fans
Mhm.
not to be disappointed. It may not be the same as a physical con,
No.
but it's a con
Right. But here's the fun part. San Diego Comic Con in the past few years, they've actually been streaming live
on
live
on con
panels
on
on
con
Con TV or
TV.
YouTube.
Oh
Oh
Twitch,
yeah.
I
yeah,
think.
Yeah,
Twitch too, I think.
Twitch too, you're right. Mhm.
Because
well,
there's a lot of gaming stuff too.
That's true. You're right.
uh-huh. Well, which Comic Con was it that Hiddleston showed up as Loki at a panel?
It was San Diego Comic Con in 2013.
Now, how did that start off? Oh, somehow I forget what he said, but
He
it's
said humanity.
yeah.
I can't remember the rest off the top of my head, but I mean, I think he started the trend of seeing, superheroes or villains getting on the stage
Oh, and
because
Hiddleston
because
was good as Loki on
oh
that.
I know, and then Stephen Amell did it the next year as Oliver Queen dressed up as Green Arrow.
I missed that one on.
Yeah, find that one on YouTube. Look up Stephen Amell SDCC. And I'm going to tell you right now, he'd make one hell of a motivational speaker too.
Yeah, but I just
They
hope.
gotta.
Go ahead, Mike.
I was gonna say they gotta find ways to have fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
keep it
and help
fun.
and help people cope with this shit.
yeah,
Mm,
exactly.
I think
It's
that's the reason why they decided on virtual cons rather than not having it at all.
Yeah, the only thing is I know there's the Huntsville Pop Culture Expo. It's still going on this weekend.
Well, they must have figured out a way to socially distance then.
I guess so. Because I remember Larry Kenny was supposed to be a guest, but after all this mess, there aren't a lot of guests this time now. So, and unfortunately, Larry's out.
Yeah.
Anime Iowa is going virtual too.
Yeah, it's just too bad that this is happening. But hey, at least we're finding ways to.
To cope with shit.
Yeah,
Yep. Yep. Also, this year would have been Anime Iowa's first time back in Coralville since 27 2016, I think,
wow.
2017. Because they were in Des Moines for like 2 years, I think,
Hmm.
as part of a contract that the
Oh, okay.
organizers signed,
Yeah,
some
I
some
gotcha.
shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I know, I stopped going to Anime Iowa for a long time before the move, but
Oh,
it's
excuse me, I'm crunching ice cubes.
That's fine.
Oh my.
Oh, yes.
three.
Let's
Okay.
see what else I can find on Facebook.
According to Ash, think was Janet, you were cutting in and out.
I know
Just
I
Oops.
want
was
to.
cutting in and out. I could. It's like,
Sorry, Ashley.
well, the problem is I couldn't hear anything either. Did you guys hear me? Okay.
I hear you
We
fine.
No, I mean,
we
Mm-hmm.
okay.
I couldn't hear you for at least 10 seconds.
Yeah, because there's something up. It's just the internet connection is unstable.
Hmm.
Something we'll have to work on. But like I said, we're still working the bugs out.
True.
All right. Well, next up, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna change things up for a little bit. Have some good news. Well, depends on the situation. Let me put it this way: if you are a fan of Transformers the movie from 1986, this link I'm about to put up, you're going to drool.
I
Oh,
saw
Oh boy.
that.
Yeah.
okay. Put it in Facebook chat so I can see it better,
Okay. All right. So give me just a second here.
please.
I know. Give me just a second.
Oh God, I'm just looking at the woman that plays
Okay. Okay. Hang on. Again.
article yesterday.
There we go. Okay. Sorry,
The
had
one
to get
thing
that
I,
thing.
the one thing that I don't like about it,
Mm-hmm.
in all honesty, is that it looks out of proportion. For one thing,
Yeah.
the quintessons, the middle and right pieces,
Mm-hmm.
are supposed to be the same size, or
Yeah,
at
that's
bare
true.
minimum, very close there too.
Mm-hmm.
A picture that I saw, the thumbnail picture,
Yeah.
that one in the middle is like 10 stories tall compared to the other one.
Yeah,
If
I
you
do
watch,
agree with that.
if you watch the movie, and yes, I still take it in the childhood every single time. Not gonna lie, but if you watch the movie, those two quintessons are about the same size.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe slight differences, but pretty close. The toy in the picture does not properly reflect that. Same thing with the one on the left, the Sharkticon guards.
Mm-hmm.
No, 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 no. They should be smaller than that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Now,
anyway, here.
don't get me wrong, the details are nice,
Mm-hmm.
but the toys are too big. Make them smaller.
Yeah.
Or, failing that, make the one on the far right bigger to
Mm-hmm.
match the other two.
Yeah.
Either way would be fine.
Yeah. Well, anyway, here's what's going on with Netflix, Hasbro, and Rooster Teeth. I don't know there's such a company. Rooster
Yep,
Teeth set
there
the
is.
Yep. Rooster Teeth set to bring us the first installment of Transformers War for Cybertron trilogy anime on July 30th. That's got my attention. Hasbro is debuting the Transformers Generations War for Cybertron trilogy Quintesson Pit of Judgment 5-pack. The figure set includes the Quintesson Judge, the Prosecutor, the Bailiff, the Sharkticon, and Kranix from the 1986 classic film, and that's your first exclusive look. The set is inspired by the scene in the film where the Quintesson Judge renders a verdict on the fate of Kranix, though the result is the same either way, feed him to the Sharkticons. The Quintesson Judge figure features a rotating head with 5 faces and can convert into cosmic cage mode in 14 steps. Okay. The Sharkticon figure converts in 12 steps, and the Quintesson Bailiff converts in 14 steps. The Quintesson Prosecutor and Kranix figures don't transform, but Prosecutor does have an articulating neck, and Kranix fits inside both Sharkticon's mouth and Quintesson Judge's alt mode cage. Accessories include a laser pistol, mace, and spear. Additional images of the figure are available below. Alright, Hasbro will reveal the Transformers Generations War for Cybertron Trilogy Quintesson Pit of Judgment 5-pack alongside with several other new Transformers releases during the Hasbro Pulse Fan First Friday live stream. Oh, I want to pay attention to this, which takes place this coming Friday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, 6:30 a.m. Pacific. It will be available exclusively at HasbroPulse.com for $69.99 this September. Let's see. Note that the last few weeks have been big for new Transformers releases. If you haven't been keeping up, you can check out the details. They have the Transformers Back to the Future Gigawatt and the Transformers Top Gun crossover Maverick.
Okay. So
Oh,
so that thing is tomorrow morning.
yeah. It is tomorrow morning. Unfortunately, I'll be heading to the commissary, so I don't have to miss.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I'll
And I,
probably be asleep, so I'll have to miss it too.
and
That's
I'll be
fine.
and I'll be supervising dogs.
Oh, I lost my hot topic, but listen to this. My Hero Academia, Naruto, and Dragon Ball Z high top sneakers are now available.
Oh boy.
Let's
Well,
see.
I'll probably buy the high tops when they do Lupin. They go retro and do Lupin, or Dirty Pair, or
Yeah.
Crusher Joe.
All right. Well, let me take a look at how much they are, because this article is actually all from all the way back in March. But let's see. The uh the sneakers are $44.90.
That's
They
not
have
That's not
bad.
no.
that's
That's not.
not bad.
That's much better than the Nikes for $300.
Of course.
Amen.
Yeah,
Nike.
and then they have they have sandals for $24.90. That's not bad
Oh,
either.
No.
So, all right, so that's going all the way back. But I do agree with you, Tim. They probably should have worked on the dimensions of the figures just a little bit better.
No, not yet.
That said, I think this is the first official toy of the Quintessons.
I
I
believe you're
don't
right. I don't think
I
I've ever
don't
seen
believe
one.
they made any actual toys of the of either one, and of course the other Cirticon too. Yeah, we
Hmm.
got Gnaw. I missed my Gnaw. I don't have any of my
hey, I
toys.
got a question, Shirley.
Hmm.
Is this kind of like a follow up to the movie, or
No,
is
that's an
it?
actual scene from the 1986 movie.
Yeah,
But
that's from the
are these
movie.
toys promoting a new series? Like when they
Yeah,
get new Paw Patrol stuff out,
yeah.
they
Well,
usually
there's a new thing called the it's the War on Cybertron trilogy, and it starts July 30th on Netflix. There's three different parts to it, and the first part's coming out soon.
okay. You kind of lost me there for a minute.
Okay, but yeah, they're kind of like doing like a celebration of the Transformers a little bit.
Transformers, more than meets
More than
the
meets
eye.
the eye.
And hard to believe, next year that movie is 35 years old.
Damn, you're kidding.
Nope,
We'll have to do another special episode on it. I mean, we did one way back when, but 35 years, we should do another one.
I agree. You're right. Yeah, I know what tune turns 30 this year. Mask. I'm sorry, 35. Mask is 35 this year.
I need to
Damn.
watch it again.
Go to YouTube, Tim.
Yeah, I just don't remember if I bookmarked it or not.
Yeah.
Well,
Mobile Armored Strike Command.
yep. Well, the command was a K instead of a C.
Right.
But it's I'm glad that they're making all these tunes available on YouTube. It's like I found out Yu-Gi-Oh on its website. They're showing everything Yu-Gi-Oh tunes for free.
What?
Everything on Yu-Gi-Oh. All the different series like Yu-Gi-Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh Zexal, Yu-Gi-Oh Arc V, Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, but seriously, but it's true. The entire Yu-Gi-Oh series is on this Yu-Gi-Oh website. You can watch them. You can watch all of them if you want to. Me, it's like there's just a few I like because one of the things that always annoys me about anime fillers.
What fillers are you talking about?
Filler episodes. It's like if a regular episode of Yu-Gi-Oh, let's face it, I would say the battle between Yugi and Joey in that one time, it took what, 3 episodes? I think it took something like 3 episodes. It's like they talk and talk and talk. It's like if they get it in one episode, it'd be a lot easier. but
Oh,
then but then do that, it's like it wouldn't last 65 episodes or something.
Oh
really?
my.
Yeah. Yeah, but every Yu-Gi-Oh series is available on the Yu-Gi-Oh official website. Now you probably have to deal with commercials, so
Oh, excuse me.
bless you.
There. Hey, now.
Okay. Let's see what else is new. Okay. Oh boy, this is one of those houses. This son, there's 9 houses. That's too many. We don't have time for that.
Oh my.
Okay, now let's see. Um, all right, this is something interesting. The mayor of Atlanta set up a mask mandate, right? Well, guess what? The governor has sued the mayor.
Well, the governor can kiss my hairy yellow behind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this was about an hour ago. Um, if being sued by the state is what it takes to save lives in Atlanta, then we will see them in court, Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms said. And by the way, in case you don't know, she tested positive for coronavirus. And I hear my echo.
That's
Echo.
Dang.
because I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay.
Oh my.
All right. Anyway, Georgia's governor on Thursday sued Atlanta's mayor over that city's mask law, a day after the governor banned local governments from requiring the coverings that health experts say help to stop the spread of COVID-19. The state of Georgia continues to urge citizens to wear masks. This lawsuit is about the rule of law, Georgia Attorney General Chris Carr said in a statement. Yeah, right. Governor Brian Kemp, a Republican, sued Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms, a Democrat, and members of Atlanta's City Council. The lawsuit argues that Bottoms exceeded her authority in issuing coronavirus related orders that are more restrictive than the state's orders. Kemp issued his executive order, which banned more than a dozen local governments from mandating that masks be worn in public on Wednesday. A spokesman for Atlanta's mayor had said that the mayor's order remained in effect and that the city would be guided by data and science and that masks save lives. Bottoms went defiant after Kemp's lawsuit Thursday, noting that 3,014 Georgians have died and that she and her family are among those who have tested positive. A better use of taxpayer money would be to expand testing and contact tracing, she said. If being sued by the state is what it takes to save lives in Atlanta, then we will see them in court. As of Thursday, 131,275 cases have been confirmed in Georgia, with 3,104 deaths, according to the state health department. In the state, 3,871 new cases were reported Wednesday, the second highest daily total since the start of the pandemic, according to NBC News tally. More than 3,400 cases were reported Thursday, according to the state health department's website. Carr, the Attorney General, said that chief executive power in the state resides with the governor, and the city of Atlanta cannot continue to knowingly enter orders that are unenforceable and void. Really. Kemp spokeswoman Candace Bracci had insisted in a tweet the governor was not against wearing masks. Previous executive orders and now this order state no local action can be more or less restrictive than ours, Brocci wrote. We have explained that local mask mandates are unenforceable. The governor continues strongly to encourage Georgians to wear masks in public. The lawsuit also seeks a permanent injunction to restrain Mayor Bottoms from issuing press releases or making statements to the press that she has the authority to impose more or less restrictive measures than are ordered by Governor Kemp related to the public health emergency. Oh
Um,
boy.
Let me just say, number one, I'm glad I don't live in Georgia anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, if the governor fully supports the notion of wearing masks, as he claims, then clearly she's doing what he would want them to do.
Mm-hmm.
So why the beep are you suing her? Drop the lawsuit and let her do what needs to be done.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he's too busy kissing up to an orange faced, unnamed individual.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's actually more to this. Kemp's move came as more and more Republicans who had previously been reluctant to wear masks were changing their tune, and the numbers of new cases were climbing at a staggering rate, especially among children in Florida, as Florida officials are now reporting. Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson, Republican, issued a statewide mask wearing mandate on Thursday, which appears to have some teeth. Repeat violators could be hit with fines ranging from $100 to $500, the Arkansas Democrat Gazette reported. Even President Donald Trump, a Kemp ally, was seen over the weekend wearing a mask for the first time at a public event. A little late on that one. Most medical
Yeah.
experts agree wearing masks coupled with social distancing are effective ways to stop the spread of COVID 19, a deadly virus that, as of Thursday night, has claimed 139,026 lives in the U.S., with 3,573,648 cases reported, the latest NBC News figures show. 40 states have now reported coronavirus case spikes in recent weeks. With those staggering sums in mind, Walmart, the nation's largest retailer, Kroger, the country's biggest supermarket chain, and Target announced Wednesday that they would I don't know why they said this. They will require. Let's try that again. That they will require customers to put on a mask or face covering inside stores. And by the way, Publix just got added too
Yep.
to the
Publix
list.
and Best Buy does, and one other one too. That
Costco, I see
Costco.
here. Yep. In doing so, these
And
companies. Go ahead.
I know Menards is doing it, but they've been doing it for months already.
Yeah, I know Maxwell and Gunner, they had mandated masks almost 2 full months before the mayor did, so. Alright, so anyway, in doing so, these companies joined the ranks of giant retailers like Best Buy, Costco, and Apple, which had already been requiring masks. But enforcing those rules have at times led to clashes, some even deadly, with customers claiming their rights are being curtailed and others who just refuse to wear them. In Utah, which has also seen a rapid rise in new coronavirus cases, parents objecting to a new requirement that kids wear masks packed a Utah County Commission meeting Wednesday and flooded social distancing rules by pulling the tape off seats that were not supposed to be used. Many wore Trump 2020 hats and almost no one wore a mask. As of Thursday morning, Utah has recorded 30,891 coronavirus cases, resulting in 233 deaths since the beginning of the crisis, NBC News figures show. Overnight, 413 new cases were reported. Meanwhile, in Tulsa, Oklahoma, which hosted a Trump rally last month, after which some campaign staffers and notable attendees like the state's governor Kevin Stitt got infected, passed a mandate requiring people to wear masks in public. Now, here's some other developments in this mess. Maryland Governor Larry Hogan, a Republican who has received bipartisan praise for his handling of the pandemic, said Trump left states to fend for themselves during the pandemic and accused the president of not listening to medical experts in a piece published by the Washington Post. While other countries were racing ahead with well coordinated testing regimes, the Trump administration bungled the effort, Hogan wrote. Meanwhile, instead of listening to his own public health experts, the president was talking and tweeting like a man more concerned about boosting the stock market or his re-election plans. Bingo!
Nailed it.
White House Press
At
Secretary
least someone
Kayleigh
got it.
Yep. White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany, I hope I pronounced her name right,
Don't
dismissed
worry if you
Hogan's
can
remarks.
pronounce it right or not. She's just a blonde bimbo anyway.
Yeah, but she dismissed Hogan's remarks as revisionist history. It's like, really? At least I've got a fellow
Maybe
Republican who's
go
not.
get an education before she tries to claim anything as alternative history.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look, she's no better than her predecessor. She's no better than Sarah Sanders. She's no better than Sean Spicer.
Mm-hmm.
And people listen to anything that comes out of this uneducated individual's mouth? Really?
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Trump only hires the best people? Clearly, no, he doesn't. He only
Yeah.
hires people that have no education, no morals, no ethics, no dignity, nothing. I don't know about the rest of you, but to me, that's not the best.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, anyway, nationwide, most of the victims have until recently been senior citizens, but experts are blaming young people crowding into newly reopened bars and restaurants and failing to social distance or wear masks for the staggering rise in COVID-19 cases across the country. In Florida, oh, brace yourself for this one, nearly one-third of children tested for the coronavirus have been positive, according to local media reports. And Dr. Alina Alonso, the director of Palm Beach County's health department, warned there could be long-term health effects on children who can contract the virus now. They are saying there is damage to the lungs in these asymptomatic children, Alonso told county commissioners. We don't know how that is going to manifest a year from now or 2 years from now. Is that child going to have chronic pulmonary problems or not? Alonso's warning appears to be at odds with the message that Governor Ron DeSantis has been emphasizing while pushing to have school reopen in September. DeSantis, a father of 3 children, has insisted that he would send his kids to school if they were old enough to attend. Florida, where the Republican convention is scheduled to be held next month, passed a dismal benchmark Wednesday with more than 300,000 cases of COVID-19 since the start of the pandemic. On Thursday, Florida reported 13,965 new cases of the virus and 156 more deaths. So far, a total of 4,677 Florida residents have died from the coronavirus, according to the Florida Department of Health. Also, Florida hospitals admitted a record 491 patients in a single day. That's crazy. Meaning that nearly 20,000 residents have been hospitalized since the pandemic began. The previous largest single day increase was on Wednesday with 453 hospitalizations. Numerous hospitals across Florida face a shortage of ICU beds for infected patients. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay, let's make sure. I don't need Ron DeSantis' numbers or anyone's numbers to tell me that this is a bad situation, Miami Gardens Mayor Oliver Gilbert said on MSNBC. And that's the end.
Yep. Also, I just posted a comment that I did not want to say aloud in the group chat.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yep.
Alright, so, let's see. Oh yes, the new streaming service Peacock started yesterday.
Peacock?
Oh my.
Yeah, it's NBC's answer to CBS All Access and such. Now, I think you can do it for free, but you can upgrade for like $4.99 a month.
I'll be right back.
Okay. You can upgrade for like $4.99 a month. That's not bad. You know, I may look at it. It'll depend. I want to see what their library is. If I don't like it, I'll delete it.
Yeah, but here's the stupid part. It's not available on Amazon or Roku.
Roku. Yep.
that.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Let's see. First wrestling match you ever saw? I actually haven't seen one. Not in person, anyway. Ooh, listen to this. Analyst says the movie theaters could be closed until mid 2021.
Probably more likely most are going to be in California.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I think some in Iowa have opened. I think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna double check that. Let's
Mm-hmm.
see.
But yeah, I just put the link in there. All right. Anyway, this was out. This was posted today at 4:43 Eastern this afternoon. As movie studios continue to play a game of chicken with the coronavirus and their new releases, film fans are left wondering when it will be safe for theaters to reopen on a large scale.
Nope. This one's closed.
The news changes every day on how much longer we'll need to wait, and if this new report is to be believed, we could wait a long time. According to Calvin analyst Doug Kreutz, Hollywood Reporter, has altered his rating on stock for the Walt Disney Company, largely in part due to the pandemic's effect on their theme parks and feature film business, because theaters may not open until summer 2021. With the spread of COVID 19 having accelerated in the U.S., we expect a prolonged impact, he wrote. We now expect domestic theaters to be largely closed until mid 2021, in part because we don't think studios will be interested in releasing their largest movies into a capacity constrained footprint. He added that they expected no film releases in fiscal year 2020 and only a modest slate in fiscal 2021, writing, "We have previously assumed that the spread of COVID-19 would be relatively halted, with social distancing requirements significantly lessened by late 2020. We have now extended that timeline out to at least mid-2021. The situation remains very fluid, and we do not rule out the possibility that the impact could last even longer." Kreutz paints a grim picture for Disney's profits from their theme parks as well, noting, "We now expect domestic park profitability to return to fiscal year 2019 levels in fiscal year 2025. Disney's current theatrical slate for the rest of the year features only a few films from Disney proper or Marvel, and consists primarily of features from the 20th century side of the film empire. Mulan remains on schedule to be released on August 21st, but frankly, another delay for the feature film seems inevitable. The studio is also set to release The New Mutants on August 28th. I didn't know they were going to do that one. The Kingsman on September 28th, Death on the Nile on October 9th, Black Widow on November 6th, Deep Water on November 13th, Soul on November 20th, Free Guy on December 11th, West Side Story on December 18th, and The Last Duel in limited release on Christmas Day. Though the box office records for 2020 will no doubt come with an asterisk, Disney will no doubt wish they could change the top films of the year, as they only have two films in the top 10, with the highest presence on the list being 20th Century's The Call of the Wild at number 7 and Pixar's Onward at number 8. For reference, they have 7 of the top 10 in 2019, including the top 6 slots. So, okay. Oh yeah, something there is something funny on Instagram of Henry Cavill, of course. He had played Superman in a couple movies. Um,
Mm-hmm.
he basically made building a computer sexy. Kid you not. Go to his Instagram. He's got there's Barry White music playing in the background, and he's trying to put together a computer. It's like, where is Frodo? This would be hilarious for him.
Oh my.
Yeah, because I watched the whole thing. It's like, okay, this is too funny. Oh, that was so funny though. Let's
Speaking
see.
of funnies,
Uh huh.
I want to share a memory I just shared on Facebook
Okay.
a couple days ago. Originally posted July 14th, 2018, and I'm just going to describe it for you. Basically, I'm assuming all of you know who Gordon Ramsay is.
Yes.
You know the tough talking chef
Mm-hmm.
from TV. Well, this is a picture of him in his one of doing one of his infamous ridicules. And at the top it says, "You added so much salt and pepper." And at the bottom it says, "I can hear the dish singing, 'Push it.'"
Oh, good one. Oh, that's a good one.
So I thought everybody could use some pretty good laughs. So there's a good
That
one
was
for
fun.
Mike
That is
there.
a good one. Well thought. Well
I
thought.
did not create it. I just simply shared it.
That's fine. But that is really funny because I remember Salt and Pepper's Push It. So
I do too. It's a good song.
it is. But oh my gosh, that was. It's like, yeah, you put so much salt and pepper on it, you'll hear your dish singing "Push It."
Push it, push
Yeah,
it.
Ah,
push it
push it.
real good.
Yeah, push it real good.
Yep, that's the name of it. All right, let's see. I don't think there's anything else at this point. Let's see. Oh, they're still doing preview night for Huntsville Comic and Pop Culture Expo. But seriously, I know
I'll
that.
be, I'll be right back.
Okay,
Okay.
let's see. Ooh, somebody's dressed up as Ray from the Star Wars movies, but she's African American, and boy, she looks good. Yeah, let me see if I can post the link here real quick. Let's see. Yeah, there's that. Now I'll post it over in the BTA chat here too. But I mean, holy cow! And I swear, if any racists go after her, they're gonna have to go after. They're gonna have to go through me. So,
I'm back.
welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
All right. I got a question. Are we doing the raid or not?
I don't think so. I haven't seen him go live yet, so I'm gonna have to say no. But if he
Okay.
is live, I will stop into his channel and say thank you.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, anyway, we are getting close to the end of time for the night. And of course, tomorrow it'll be the night of Mad Libs. Of course, it's almost naughty. We just can't quite get all the way naughty. Not like we
Darn.
used to.
Well, that's Twitch for you. I mean, we got to do it. We got to do it.
Yeah,
It's still
that's okay.
Mad Libs. It's still some of the wackiest stuff you'll ever hear on the internet. So
Oh yeah, destroying songs.
I want to do another night, not necessarily tomorrow, but I want to do another night where we literally destroy Justin Bieber, or as
Yeah,
I like to
we
call him,
destroyed a lot of Bieber songs last week.
or as I like to call him, Justine Bieber.
I like to call him Justin Booger.
I call him Justine Bieber because he acts too darn girly.
Yeah. Oh well.
It's hard to take him serious at that.
No, you're right. But anyway, we're gonna end this for tonight by saying this. Please remember to follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, and follow us at our website. And see, I don't think we technically have a website right now, so we're gonna try to work on that. But
Time I
anyway,
went to the website we had, it hadn't been updated in forever.
yeah, because it's been so long, I can't remember how to update it myself.
Oh my.
I
Yeah,
never worked on it either, so
yeah. So if we can get a news site, I'll work on that. Don't worry about that. That's going to take some time though. But anyway, follow us on those platforms. We're still on Facebook. We're still on Twitter. And we're now joined Instagram as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Everybody have a great night. Sleep well, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow for the nearly naughty Mad Libs.
Oh, bye.
Bye.
Good night.